exhaust cam hold down. I have another one, so I got to put that other one in there because it was leaking major oil, but it sucks because you got to take the tensioner out and all this other stuff to get to that. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start doing all that. Also, I'm gonna put a new timing chain in it because it was getting very worn out, and I don't really like these manual timing chain adjusters because it's just kind of like a band-aid. So I got all the stuff to put a new timing chain in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that too while I have all that off. Here's a better look at this cam hold down. Had a big split in it, so even if I helicoiled that or something, it wouldn't have been very strong. So figured just swap it out with that other one. Got that in there now. Got the old spark plug out, and like I said, I got the stuff to put a new timing chain in it, so I might as well do that because I'm not really trying to have this thing jump time and play the Z400 game that most of them do and bend valves. So figure it needs a new clutch anyway. It's been doing some weird stuff with the clutch, and yes, that is a stick, but put new clutch springs in it, clutch plates, and throw a new timing chain in there and call her a day. But yeah, hopefully after I do all this crap, it fixes the problem, because as you guys saw in the last video, we spent more time trying to start it than we did riding it, which is not too fun, and we're trying to get these videos out for you guys, and a big part of our channel is riding four-wheelers, so can't ride four-wheelers if all you're trying to do is start them. So for any of you guys trying to get a Z400 or you wanting to get a Z400, absolutely never buy an aftermarket, even an OEM aftermarket choke cable. Always try and find one that came off of a Z400 or something along them lines, because I've bought 3 different choke cables over the years and none of them have ever worked. And eventually, where is my carburetor? Eventually, I just resorted, which I should have the first time. I just got a little pull one because therefore I don't gotta mess with the cable. It's got a little wave to it. I might have accidentally put it on 50 amp charge for like 3 hours. Also, I need to buy one of them because you can see that gap. It's, you know, not the right size. I don't know, it won't thread in, but I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, can't wait to get this thing back ripping again. I miss ripping on this thing. This used to tear up the trails. Also, I'm going to have to get a new one of them because that's actually just a circle now. 0 hex head to it. So, all right, let's actually work on this now instead of just talking. Well, finally got the clutch cover off. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that's the ultrasonic cleaner getting warmed up. But yeah, I got the clutch cover off. Next step's gonna be pulling this clutch basket off, and I'm just gonna clean all that. But I gotta pull that off anyway so that I can pull this drive gear off so I can get to the timing chain. You guys can see the timing chain back there. I gotta pull that off. And I probably should have just left all that unbolted up there. Now I gotta take all that back off again, but no big deal. Pull all that out, that way I can pull the timing chain out. But also, I haven't looked in the cylinder yet because I can't find the bore scope, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'll just do that another day. But anyway, I'm gonna pull that out of there and see if I can get that timing chain out next. Well, I went to take the clutch off and it was just spinning, so luckily, just so conveniently, I happen to have my Tusk clutch holder tool, whatever you want to call it, in my truck. So now I can actually take this off and I don't have to just pause for the day. Luckily, one time I thought ahead on accident. Well, got all that off, and those of you wondering, the crank drive gear is reverse thread, and both it and the clutch are 1/16", and you can pick up that tool on Rocky Mountain ATV pretty cheap. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. That's just where I got that. And but yeah, I just figured those were some important things I'd let you guys know. Well, I got the old timing chain out. Wasn't exactly easy or fun, but it wasn't crazy hard. It just, you know, a lot to take apart, but got that out. This thing was definitely worn out, and gonna chuck the new one in there. I gotta get it from the house and whatnot, but while I wait on that, I'm gonna clean up that cylinder head because it's got infinite oil leak, and got a couple other things to do. But yeah, also I noticed the gasket did not leak before, and it's all still attached, and I really don't want to clean that off, so maybe I'll just chance it and see if it won't leak. But I got some cleaning to do, so I'm gonna start doing that. And yeah, see what we can get done. Well, I just welded this nut to there. Well, second attempt. First attempt, it just broke right off. But this one is coming out. So that's a win. That's actually the first time I've ever done this and it worked. Well, let's see if this one comes out. This one's been broke off for a while. Nope. Well, next attempt. Well, I eventually just drilled it out and tapped it, and now it's good for a 3/8 bolt. I tried 5/16, but I didn't do something right and it didn't work, so 3/8 it is. Well, I got a good bit done. I got it all tore apart and then bolts fixed, but tomorrow my plan is to get the timing chain in it and get the rest of that put back together. That way I can put my rotor on, and then next I can put that new clutch in whenever it comes in. But yeah, once again, be waiting for parts after that, like it usually goes. I'm sure you guys know how that goes. Start working on something, can't finish it for a few weeks because we're working on parts, but it'll be worth it. Well, it's the next day and we got a lot of stuff done, and it's like 5 o'clock. Timing chain's in. I never realized how bad the other one was. Like, this one was actually tight. So got that in, got the automatic adjuster so it's not like sketch and like ghetto. Also somehow had a perfect match of paint to paint the frame right there. And I painted the grab bar back here because we did a lot of wheelies and it was just, paint was gone. Also, same thing on this side, I painted it with that paint and it's like an exact match. Right now we're chucking the carburetor in it and it doesn't leak oil. It doesn't leak oil, fingers crossed. Chucking the carburetor on right now. Z400's got this freaky little adapter boy for the throttle cable. I'm just gonna give it a little grease and chuck it on. And there was like a mouse nest in the needle seat, like underneath the needle seat. You can take it out on these real easy, and there was just a mouse nest chilling under there. Not an actual mouse nest, but it was kind of like that. Also got the new clutch springs in there, and clutch actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it feels kind of nice. It doesn't feel as crunch as before. I actually took some time and put everything together with some care this time, and not just quickly but fastly. Also went to the parts store to get some emery cloth and oil, and the dude there, his breath was so stank that the whole place smelled like stank. So much stank. It was bad stank too, like vomit level stank. Agreed?
Agreed.
These things actually suck. I hate these so much. Now I'm all greasy. I probably shouldn't have grease buoyed it. It'd help if I put it on the right way. There's like a open side and a closed side. Obviously the open side goes towards the end of the throttle cable. And then open this up so I can chuck it in. There we go. It's not in very good, but I'll fix it here in a second. But I really hope this thing freaking runs right. Like, I'm over the whole deal where like every time we go to ride, I spend more time trying to start it than I do riding, as you guys saw in the last video. And if you have not, go watch it and you can see what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna slap that carburetor on and get back when the carb's on. Well, after like 20 sad minutes, we finally got it on. But also, take a look at this beautiful coil right here. Look how stretch tight that is. Now I gotta clean out my fuel tank because I'm not trying to get no more rat nest in there. So let's go take a look at take a peek at the fuel tank. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna flush it. I'll probably have to take the petcock off and just go to town with it. But yeah, here's the fuel tank. This also leaks, so I gotta figure TC out. But yeah, I gotta give this a quick, thorough cleaning. And I should probably clean that out. That's black. None of that. No way. There's the adapter for the parts. Got parts. Was planning on coming here. Then left the parts in my other car, so I had to drive back, get the parts out of my car. Then ate lunch. Then drove all the way up here. And now I'm not even sure if they are the parts, but we'll see. It's freaking hot though. Like 95, 100.
My phone says it feels like 107 outside.
Oh my god! I'm not trying to work on this. Should be a one-way starter, clutch, agreed, and a starter. It's really hot in here. Like, bad. So greasy. Yeah, I'm twisting a fan on right now. Yeah. Got the one-way starter clutch, because my old one was complete garbage. Casually using the bed of the 78 as a workbench. Slide this onto here. Been a little bit since I worked on this crap, so I don't exactly remember how this stuff goes together. Oh, it'll only go together one way. How convenient. And I think I got, yeah, I got hardware or whatever. Let's see what size. Looks like these bolts like came apart and just absolutely got torched in there. We slid some new back glass into the 78 because it was mildly shattered.
You know how funny that would have been if we would have had that wreck on video?
That would have been so cool. Just my glasses flying into the bed. Luckily, I had ordered this tool right here months prior, like a year prior, and it ended up becoming useful. I thought I needed it for a different job I did, which I did not. I swear if it turns over worse now, I'm gonna be so sad. Why is there one brand new bolt out of all of these? You see that? One brand new bolt. I like how it's just going in so crooked. There we go. Look how chewed up everything is in there. Farted. This one's not trying to start. I'm not trying to have this come apart. I had that happen one time. One time I had the flywheel, literally just the nut came off. On the Raptor, the flywheel flew off while I was riding. Alright, we're good. Now I gotta remember how all TC goes back together. And it works. What? It works. This is the old one. It was so torched. Not even okay. Probably need the key. It's so nice having a cameraman because I can actually film this stuff. The entire rest of this video was just every now and then I pick up the camera. Okay, I can probably just take that out of there.
Dude, I don't know what I'm sitting on, but it's going in my butt cheek. Beat him with a mountain.
Put together nice. Alright, now we got big guns. That's probably tight enough. I absolutely hate when they make gaskets like this. Like, just make it so I can slice the top and I can rip the gasket out. Like, look at this crap. You know how many times I've done this and ripped the gasket? And I almost did. It's so hard to get in here and not rip the gasket. Paper gasket.
Cardboard gasket.
This crap better seal, or we're using cardboard. Cardboard gasket for your subs. No freaking way. Look at that crap. I'm just elite level ball knowledge. Still a gasket on there. I could have just not even done that. Wow. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother taking that gasket off. I'm just gonna dabble a little bit of Silly Bob right there, and I'm saving this. There's some weird stuff all over this glove, but I did get some Silly Bob. I'm just gonna dabble a little bit on there. Come on. I hate getting Silly Bob on my fingers. It will never come off. I probably don't even need to do all TC. That's enough for like half this. Silly Bob always gets everywhere. Agreed! Maybe a little bit right there. Perfect. Taking this off immediately. So sweat town. I really hope this starter wants to go normally. Dude, I swear, the starters on these suck. I can't tell. Is that overspray? Yeah, I don't really care. See if I can snake this in there. I'm not trying to play this game. Oh, would you look at that? It's already got all the dowels in it. Typically, I like to snake a drill bit in there. Let's see if that works. Both dowels are on. Yeah, I'm taking it off the case. It's not coming off. Get it from the angle that the Silly Bob is not around. Hey, we got it. Bolt time. This is where the starter goes, so it kind of sucks to get in there, but we're gonna try it. This thing sucks to get in there. I think it's fully seated. I thought I was so poopy pants right there. You a poopy pants, you a poopy pants. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Poopy pants. The finishing touch is... I really hope I don't gotta put no more oil in this. I hate putting oil in these. I think it's in neutral now. Or I just didn't put it together right. Chuck it on the engine start. Maybe the battery is dead. It's on 90 amp charge. Be alright. We're just gonna hang out now. Well, long story short, never really filmed an outro or explained the whole deal with the Z400. Basically, I put a new timing chain in it, cleaned the carburetor. What else did I do? Put a new exhaust cam hold down in it because the old one was stripped, but did all that stuff. That wasn't really anything about it running any worse. It just things that it needed done. The carburetor, I was hoping that would fix it, but that helped a little bit. But the main problem that I ended up discovering later was that the battery is not charging, and a Z400 has a CDI on it, so therefore it needs 12 volts to, have spark. But regardless, found out that the new stator I put on for some reason is not putting voltage to the rectifier, so therefore not charging the battery. So that's the problem with that. That's a problem I'm going to work on later on. I got to diagnose why that's happening. But either way, that's the end of the video. I really thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.